So in a short little while, I'm gonna be leaving this one-star hotel where I will return in about 7 or 8 days time. I sincerely hope that by that point they would have fixed the AC, because this is just stupid. So just to get you an idea of what a 1.5-star hotel looks like. I have no complaints about the 1.5-star hotel mess. It's adequate for the purpose that it serves, right? It's just that the lack of AC is. So to get you an idea, I open this door. Now this is the next morning, okay? Outside, it is like 15-20 degrees cooler than it is inside right now in the morning. So the way the desert heat is, it starts ramping up in terms of like how hot it is towards the evening. So unsurprisingly, yesterday it was hot as hell, especially with the way the sun is. It kind of goes like this, and then the evening part, the sun was coming from there, shining here. One of the problems that I've had is flies. Now, I've mentioned that in my video, and I finally figured out what the issue is. Over here, you could see how there's a... So they're very proficient in being kicked out of here and then flying right back in. It's like a free-for-all for them, and there's nothing that you can do about that, but whatever. I'm back to having my neck issue. I'll deal with it after I come home. So, a couple of things to note. Those mountains off in the back over there. Oh my gosh, it is so nice outside. It's just crazy. Like, you could literally feel the difference. Like here, it's like 70 degrees, if I had to guess. Maybe like 65, 69. And there's a plane taking off. You can see it over there. Whee. Anyways, over here now with the door open, it cooled off some, but through the night, like, I know for a fact, because I keep my house at 77 because of my fish tanks, I don't sweat at 77. So for me to have been sweating all through the night, it was way hotter than that. Like, legit hot. Like, if I had to guess, probably 86. Nonetheless, to get you an idea of what's what, so that building right there is the airport. Right there, that's the airport, and then that's the entrance to the airport. And then what I've done is I exited, and where you see this vehicle going, except it's going in the wrong direction, but like there's a circle doohickey, so you just kind of walk right there. Now theoretically there's a whole bunch of hotels right there. If you're up for some walking, that would be a place to pursue. This brown building used to belong to FBI. I don't know what the situation is anymore in there, but that aside, you could see magnificent mountains in the back, and then you could see right there. So those kinds of cliffs are found all through Grand Junction, like on that side, and then also on that side is just because of the way sun is falling right now. So this used to be nothing but empty space, and they've been building apartments like crazy. There's a whole bunch of establishments this way, starting from this building. Everything is out of business. It is just insane. It's like everything is closed with exception of hotels and motels. So and then as you can see, Moab territorially is like there-ish, and then you could see how mountains just kind of go whoop off a cliff. So San Juan Mountains would be kind of like following this ridge and then there, because at some point you have to make that turn. My RV territorially is like there-ish somewhere. Anyways, I have discovered through one of the most amazing YouTube channels I have ever seen, Carl Decker Presents, who actually lives right here. And Carl, if by some miracle you're watching this, dude, your content is just insane. You've mentioned that you wanted to meet a couple of times, just between your schedule, my schedule, and everything, and your skill set for hiking and accomplishing things. We're just on a completely different playing field. So maybe in the future sometime. But he has hiked all of that. There's so much cool in there. It is just insane. So I am going to add that and maybe like a whole bunch of there-ish to my eventually to-do list. So nonetheless, what I need to do is get my Uber, in a little while drive all the way there, and then from there I need to go to Lowe's, which is territorially there, in Walmart, and then I am going like that way. So I think it's time to say goodbye to this fine establishment. Unfortunately, all things considered, with it being hot as hell, and I'm not tipping the people as much as I normally do. Not just because it's hot, there's like hair everywhere. So clearly, their cleanup thing isn't up to, like, over there's some hair. And I know it's kind of nitpicking, but like, that kind of hair everywhere. So that is what you get in a one-star hotel. Also, in terms of bath towels, this is the biggest one they have. Anyways. Time to say goodbye and time to say hello. So I'll catch you later on in the process.